Right, so here we go. My name is Peter. I'm a physical therapist and gravity therapist all the way from the beautiful Ireland. I'm now residing here in Vancouver with my fiance. So with today's workshop, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking and actually practicing a good bit of the powerful Wim Hof breathing method. And we're going to be incorporating some meditations as well that are inspired by Dr. Joe Dispenza. So we're going to be talking about 3 universal keys that I incorporate into my practice. Now I am taking a small step back away from the physical therapy because throughout my years of practicing as a therapist in my own clinic back home, I realized that people come in with chronic pain and chronic symptoms. And not even that, when I go through their medical history, I can see they're suffering from rheumatoid arthritis, digestive issues, respiratory issues. And bit by bit, through more research and so on, I realized that because we're emotional beings, if we're not addressing the emotional element of us, we're really not going to get to the root cause of the issue. So the first universal key is knowledge, and it's so important to understand this. If we really wanted to get to the root cause of our chronic illnesses, if we want to understand why we are who we are, if we want to understand why we're experiencing such a lack of success in our lives. Because what's so important is that the experiences that we have in our lives are going to have such a powerful emotion attached to them. And those powerful emotions are going to trigger kind of a thinking pattern as well. So for example, if you know someone who you've loved dearly and they've passed away, you're going to experience a massive amount of sadness. And that feeling of sadness is going to generate thoughts of sadness as well. Those thoughts of sadness are going to generate more of that same feeling of sadness. So we're kind of stuck in that thinking, feeling loop. I feel sad to feel sad again. But a lot of the time, it's a massive mesh of emotions and thoughts that we're experiencing all at once. So let's say, for example, if you're experiencing that level of sadness, you might also feel regret that you didn't spend more time with them, or that you have an issue that was left unresolved. So you're going to feel regret, you're going to think thoughts of regret back into feeling regret. That regret then could lead into feeling guilty. Guilty thoughts back into feeling guilty. That guilt then could lead into, say, anger. You're angry with yourself, or you're angry with them for not giving you the love or the respect or the compassion that you deserve. So it's a big mesh of emotions and thinking patterns, and if they're left unresolved, then that can anchor us to our past. A lot of the time, people think that time is a healer. I honestly don't think that is the case. I think time is a buffer. Maybe we're not consciously aware of the feeling anymore. We're not consciously thinking of those sad thoughts, angry thoughts, regretful thoughts, but it's still residing within us in the background, within our subconscious mind. And if those emotions and those thoughts, particularly the emotions, are left unaddressed, they're going to manifest physically within the body, causing all sorts of issues, whether it's digestive issues, respiratory issues, reproductive issues. Now, the second universal key that we have at our disposal is our breath. Now, our breath is so unbelievably powerful. It can resolve any issues that we have. It can answer any questions that we may have as well. Now, I'm not implying that, that we're not breathing correctly. All I'm saying is that if we incorporate a particular breathing method into our daily lives, whether it's only for 5, 10 or 15 minutes, it's going to have such a profound effect on your life. It's going to de-stress you. It's going to ground you. It's going to help you make better decisions and become more connected with yourself. So when we're doing this breath work, not only is it going to alkaline our bodies and reduce the amount of acidity in our bodies, it's going to unblock and to release all of that kind of repressed emotion that we would have acquired and built up throughout all the years since the minute we were born. Because keep in mind, when we are born and we are being delivered, it's quite a traumatic experience. Our senses are completely just alert. We come from our mother's womb out into the real world. We're hearing things differently. There's bright light, we're seeing shadows and so on. So it's and we're also being kind of twisted out as well. So that in itself is quite traumatic. So it really starts from then, and actually even beforehand when we're developing as a fetus within the womb. So the type of technique, the breathing technique we're going to be using today is the amazing Wim Hof breathing method. And we're going to go through that there in a bit as well. Now keep in mind, actually, when we are experiencing a lot of stress, the brainwave frequencies we generate are called beta brainwave frequencies, and there's no coherence there. It's always kind of mesh, a kind of a scramble of frequencies there, and that would explain why we're feeling kind of uneasy, we're feeling confused and so on, and just a bit lazy. So when we're doing the breath work, it's going to change our brainwave frequencies into more alpha brainwave frequency, and it's going to keep us more connected with ourselves, more kind of zen, more calm and less stressed, and that's going to prime us for the meditation meditation that we're going to do. So the third universal key is, of course, meditation. And this is so profound, because we're able to rewire and reprogram ourselves to break free from that person that we don't want to be anymore and become that ideal self, to become that healthy person that no longer has that chronic pain or chronic illness, to become that more successful person. So we can break free from that by incorporating really powerful meditative practice. So the three universal keys: knowledge of your condition and linking it to, say, our emotional state and the experiences we have in our lives. Utilizing, say, breathwork then to kind of release and bring all those emotions to the surface and to release them. And then applying meditation to start reprogramming the way that we think and the way that we feel. And you will become that ideal self. And keep in mind, you know, when we have chronic illnesses or chronic conditions, or if we're experiencing certain symptoms for a long period of time, you know, you don't expect breathwork and meditation, just do it once a week or just do it once in a while and everything's going to be fine. You know, it took so long for all of this to be acquired, so you need to put this into practice. And we need to do just a small bit every single day. Start off small, do maybe 5 minutes breath work, 10 minutes meditation, or 10 minutes breath work, 20 minutes meditation, and just slowly but surely chip away at that old self and just drag you into that kind of future, that ideal self. So before we get into the practical part of this workshop, the Wim Hof breathing and the meditation, let's first incorporate the first universal key, which is knowledge. So if you can imagine, you know, if you look at yourself in the mirror and you see yourself, you see a single entity, you know, just one body. But let's break you down a small bit, okay? And just get you to realize that you are a composition of so many systems, like your cardiovascular system, your respiratory system, reproductive system, skeletal system. And each of those systems have their own organs which carry out particular functions. Now, each organ is comprised of various tissues. Tissues are made up of cells coming together. Cells are made up of even smaller organisms, such as molecules. And molecules are broken down even further into atoms. Now, if you can remember back in the day, perhaps in high school, where your teacher would show you the structure of an atom, they show that there's like an atom right in the center, or sorry, a nucleus into the center, and you'll have the electron orbiting the nucleus. Almost like, say, planets orbiting the sun, with kind of empty space in between the electron and the nucleus, okay? But actually what's after happening is that quantum physicists have now completely debunked that and said, instead of actually the electron orbiting the nucleus, it's actually just a mesh of, say, or a haze of invisible energy. So in fact, every atom is actually 99.99999% energy, which means that it's only 0.00001% physical matter. So if that tiny part, that atom, is almost 100% energy, then that means collectively, let's say there's 50 trillion atoms in your body, that means you are almost 100% energy and only 0.00001% physical matter. And that is so important. And the reason I'm telling you that is because if we really want to understand why we're experiencing these chronic pain symptoms, why we're not as successful in life as we really want to be, we need to understand the behavior of atoms, you know, the tiniest, the smallest component of ourselves. Okay, so that is so, I mean, for me, that's mind-blowing, that we are almost 100% energy vibrating at a very low frequency to the point where we kind of feel physical parts of our body. So the last thing I want to say about this atom, and I want you to stick with me here because it's so important, is that when this physicist, this scientist, is actually looking at the atom, it doesn't see that electron orbiting that nucleus, okay? But when the scientist is actually putting mindful attention and looking at the atom, the electron is going to appear. So that energy that's there is going to convert into a physical particle, that electron. So when the scientist looks away, that electron converts back into energy and it's not there anymore. But when the scientist looks back at it again, that wave collapses or converts back into that physical entity, that electron, but at a different location. Okay, so and this is called the observer effect. And the reason why this is so important is because if we understand this phenomenon of the observer effect, then we can essentially observe our futures into reality. So in other words, we can manifest our futures into reality. So let's just say that you're someone who has rheumatoid arthritis. Instead of kind of predicting your future outcomes, like how you're going to be, how you're going to feel, and the progression of the disease, which is all based on, say, the professional opinions of specialists, or based on the people who you've heard of, who have rheumatoid arthritis. Why don't you change the way that you think and the way that you feel, and not allow all of that to influence you too much? Because you have so much power than you actually think. So instead of thinking all of that, you're now thinking, my immunity is stronger, my mobility is better, I'm experiencing less pain. But not only just thinking, if you feel that your immunity is stronger, if you feel your mobility is better, if you feel you're experiencing less pain, you're essentially incorporating that observer effect phenomenon that we just spoke about. And you're essentially manifesting your own future, and you are dragging yourself into the future. So that's why I wanted to talk to you about the atoms. I hope I didn't kind of lose you there, because if we understand the tiniest component of ourselves, which is the atom, understand that we are mostly energy than we are actually physical matter, and how actually by just observing an atom, then the physical thing will appear. We can now manifest our own futures quite literally. So that is, for me, it's completely mind-blowing, and I really hope that you enjoyed that little fact. I hope that it didn't confuse you too much, because this is the first element of, say, of the workshop. This is the universal key of knowledge, which is the first step. So now we're going to incorporate the second universal key, which is the breathwork, the Wim Hof Breathwork in particular. So when we're going to be doing this, I want you to let you know that you may experience certain sensations. You may feel that your hands and your legs and feet might start to get a bit tingly or numb. That's absolutely normal, so don't let that worry you. You may experience a lot of heat or cold. That's normal as well. And if you are doing this technique quite well, and you're conscious with each breath that's going in and out, you may feel your hands kind of clamping up a small bit. And that's absolutely normal as well, because when we get so much oxygen in our body, it's going to cause overexcitability within the nerves in our hands and fingers, causing this effect. But once we stop the breathing, those hands and fingers are going to just declam, okay? So it'll be absolutely fine. Another thing that catches a lot of people off guard as well is actually their emotional response to it. So you may experience tears coming down your eyes, maybe for no reason at all, or you may know the reason why, which is normal, which is great. You may experience a bit of irritation, a bit of frustration, a bit of anger, completely normal, and you might start giggling uncontrollably. Who knows, okay? So there's so many different ways people can actually react. But what I want you to do is to really embrace all these emotions. I want you to embrace these sensations and just to express it. If your body wants to shake the legs and shake the arms out, if you want to make weird sounds or whatever it is, then I want you to do that. I don't want you to add to the blockade of energy that's there. The goal right now is just to release everything. Because at the end of the day, you deserve to be pain-free, you deserve to be symptom-free, you deserve to be de-stressed and become that person who you want to become. And our breath is one of those gateways to help us to release all of that. So really do take advantage of this, okay? So if you like, just take a drink of water and go to the bathroom just before we do it. You can get into a seated position, upright position like this, make sure you're comfortable. I personally prefer actually lying down on the bed with a pillow or two behind my knees, so it's going to take pressure off my back as well. So whichever way that you want is absolutely fine. So here we go. So we're going to start off the the breath work. We're going to have this kind of tribal kind of house music to get that energy flowing, and then we're going to change it halfway, okay? Just something that's going to be trigger more of, say, an emotional response as well, okay? So what I'd like you to do is just to put your left hand on your chest, your right hand on your stomach, okay? And ideally, if you had your eyes closed, make sure there's no strong lights there or there's no other disturbances around, okay? So I'm going to break this up in a couple of parts, okay? When we're taking a breath in, I want you to breathe in from your stomach, so the stomach goes out when you take a breath in. So it's like this, okay? And then the chest is going to expand. You bring it all the way up to your head and you're going to exhale, just like that. So left hand on your hand and the chest. And the reason I'm doing that actually is because you can actually see your hand coming out and your chest coming out as well. But also, when was the last time you gave yourself a little embrace, okay? So it's also a nice little thing as well. So breathe in from the stomach, chest, all into the head, and exhale. So I don't want you to force it. I don't want that. Just release all of that baggage that's there. And we're going to keep on doing that. We're going to do that for, say, 30 times. At the end of the 30th breath, when we take a breath in, we're going to breathe all the way out. Hold that breath. We're going to hold for say 30 minutes to maybe 1 minute. We're going to start off with 30 seconds to 1 minute. And we're going to start off with 30 seconds, okay? And then we'll eventually build it up. Once we're holding our breath there, we're going to just make sure our muscles in our face, all the rest of the body is just completely relaxed. So if you notice any tension anywhere, let's say if you're susceptible to back stiffness or whatever it is, just focus on releasing all of those areas and just listen to the music, listen to my voice. Then we're going to take a big breath in. I want you to hold the breath again. We're going to hold that for say 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, we're going to go right back into it again, 30-second cycle. Okay, so we're going to keep on doing that for maybe say 15 to 20 minutes. We'll see how long this session goes. And then close to the end of that, we're going to put that pillow or the scarf or whatever it is over our mouth. And remember, we're screaming our asses off. You deserve that, okay, to release all of that energy. So here we go. Left hand on your chest, right hand on your stomach. Let's go. Now you keep on going at your own pace. Even though you can't hear me breathing, I want you to continue it on yourself. Now remember, you can use your mouth or you can use your nose. You can mix and match. It's absolutely no problem, okay? Your mouth might get a bit dry throughout this as well. Try and endure that if you can and mix it up, whichever is comfortable for you. Again, you're going to feel quite hot. You might feel tingling and numbness and all that after we do this 2 or 3 times. Again, completely normal. You are in a safe place. Okay, so really embrace this opportunity. So keep on doing the breathing as you're listening to me. Anytime that I'm talking, keep on focusing on your breath. That's good. Keep it going. We're doing this for 30 seconds. And what I want you to do now, if there's any stresses in your life, if there's any issue that you want to resolve with somebody, if there's any emotion that you're experiencing that you want to resolve, I want you to set that as your intention. Almost visualize it in your mind's eye as you're doing this breath. You breathe in whatever it is that you want, you know, that love or that compassion or that respect, anything that you feel that you're missing with that person or with a situation, okay? Breathe in what you want. And as you exhale, you breathe out all of that stress. You breathe out the anger, the sadness, the frustration, whatever it is, okay? So you are now in control. We are now taking responsibility of our own lives. And we don't want the external things happening around us, like the people around us, the people at work, or any situations around us that are external to us, to impact us in a really negative way. We can control that. So keep on focusing in your breath. Be conscious with each breath. Really big in from the stomach. Good. Your stomach expands when you breathe in. Your chest expands all the way to the head, and exhale. That's good. Take a big breath in. Breathe all the way out. Hold your breath. Whilst holding your breath, completely relax. Listen to that music. You might feel that tingling and numbness. It's completely normal. And focus on your intention. And feel that body come alive. Well done. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Good. Now we're going to take a big breath in. Hold it at the top. Relax the body as much as you can whilst you're holding that breath. Try and relax the muscles in your face if you can. It's a bit harder when you're taking that breath in. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. That's good, well done. We're almost finished holding the breath. Keep it going. Good, now I want you to exhale. Go back into it again. Left hand on your chest, right hand in your stomach. Big breath in, the stomach comes out, chest opens up all the way to the head, and exhale. Keep it going. Remember, you can use your nose as well. Keep it going. Doesn't matter if I'm talking to you, you keep on focusing on your breath. Be conscious with each breath that you take in and each breath out. And the more cycles that we do, you might find that your stomach will expand more, your chest will expand more. We're able to get more oxygen into that body, which is going to mean we're going to feel a lot more sensations, the tingling, the numbness, the heat, the cold, whatever it is. Embrace it. Enjoy it. Keep focusing on that breath. And focus on that intention. If there is that person who's annoying you, if there's someone who's upsetting you, if there's someone that's making you angry, if there's a situation that's making you angry, breathe in all of that stuff that is missing. That love, that compassion, that respect, that gratitude. And just breathe out all of that stress. Okay, because it doesn't benefit you in any way. So let's say goodbye to it. Now keep it going, keep focusing on your breath. Be conscious with each breath in and out. That's good, keep it going, good work. Keep focusing on your breath, go at your own pace. You're going to feel heat, you're going to feel cold, just embrace it and enjoy it. Because at the end of the day, at the end of this, you're going to feel amazing, and you're going to know exactly what I mean. That if you do say 15 minutes, say to 25, you can go as long as you want. A good 30 minutes is going to bring you to a place you probably haven't been before. Okay, so really take this opportunity to really kind of to unravel all of that stuff that's there, that's built up throughout the years. Okay, so well done, keep it going. Keep visualizing that person or that situation in your mind's eye, and you're breathing in all of that stuff that you need and exhaling all that stuff that doesn't benefit you anymore. Keep it going. We have another couple left. And then we're going to hold our breath, and we're going to try and hold this for a minute then. So keep on breathing. Good, good, excellent. So I want you to take a big breath in. Breathe all the way out. Exhale completely and hold. And take an opportunity and just relax and listen to the music. Embrace that sensation that you're feeling. You are in a safe place. Trust yourself. Trust your breath, because it is so unbelievably wise. And it's going to unlock anything that is there that is blocked. It's going to help you resolve any issue that you have at the moment. So trust it. Trust yourself as well. I'm going to try and hold this for another 30 seconds. If you feel you can't hold it for that long, I want you to take that big breath in and hold that for 30 seconds, and then go back into that breathing cycle that we're doing. But try and hold it for a bit longer. Excellent, great work, keep it going. Now big breath in. And hold that at the top and relax the body as much as you can. We're going to hold this for 30 seconds. And wow, you can feel that body just coming alive. Enjoy it. These sensations you're feeling, this energy you're feeling, is not only from what you're generating through your breath. Think of it as this energy that you actually need in your life to help you get through whatever you need to get through. It's energy you're creating, and it's also energy that you're receiving as well from this global consciousness, this universal field, whatever it is. Good. Now I want you to breathe all the way out. Go back into that routine again. As you take that breath in, to really expand that stomach, expand that chest all the way to the head, and exhale. That's good. Keep on going at your own pace. Excellent. Good work. We're halfway there, okay? Keep it going. Use your nose if you like. And go at your own pace. Be conscious with each breath in and out. Even as I'm talking to you, do not lose focus. Good work. Now, if you are experiencing that clamping in your hand, remember that's absolutely normal. Don't stop, keep on going. It's a normal process. It's just the overexcitability of those nerves as a result of all that oxygen is coming through your body. Okay, so do not worry. Keep with your breath, keep focusing on it. Now, as you're doing this breath, listen to my voice. We're not going to hold the breath now at the end of this. Instead, we're going to either use a towel or the pillow, your t-shirt, your hand, whatever it is, and you're going to scream as loud as you can. Really, I really put so much emphasis into this. Don't do this in a half-assed way, because if you do that, you're not really going to experience the true effects and the true power of this breath work. You need to release that unwanted energy that's there, okay? You are in control. So I want you to belt it out. Keep on focusing on your breathing right now. Keep it going. We're not just there yet. Keep it going. Good work. Now, when you do belt it out and you scream, I want you to do this almost 3 times. You scream all the way out as loud as you can for as long as you can. Take your breath in. I want you to scream out again. I want you to do that maybe 3 times if you can, and then we're going to go back into the breathing again. Okay, and then we're almost there. We're going to wind it down a small bit. Keep it going. Great work. Remember, you have the power. Your breath is so wise. It's going to help you with everything that's going on in your life. And it's going to help you arrive at that place where you want to arrive to. Good work. Keep it going. We have another few breaths before we start screaming. So I hope you're ready. Do not feel shy. This is not a time to feel shy. Keep it going. Good work. And remember, no one's going to hear you. We have a buffer there, your towel, your hand, your t-shirt, whatever it is, the pillow. No one is going to hear you. So belt it out. Keep it going. We have another few. Okay, so now as you're breathing, I want you to get your hand on that pillow or the towel, whatever it is you're going to use. You have another few left. Keep it going. Excellent. Good work. Almost there. 2 more. Last one. And now I want you to scream. Scream so loud into the pillow and your hand, whatever it is, for as loud as you can. Now take another breath in, and I want you to scream again. You deserve this. Release all of that energy. It does not benefit you anymore. Take another breath in. Scream again. If you didn't scream loud enough, now is your opportunity to belt it out. Keep it going. Excellent. Good work. Well done. And now go back into the breathing again. Good work. Now we're going to wind it down a bit, and we're going to connect even more with ourselves. You've done so well so far. You've released all of that energy that's there. or at least some of it. And I want you to listen to this music and take this opportunity to just bask in the sensation you feel. You feel as your whole body is just coming alive. And just remember, yes, you generated this sensations, but you're also receiving this information, this energy that you're feeling. You've done so well. Keep focusing on your breath. Keep it going and keep it as strong and as powerful as well. Now you mightn't hear me blowing in and out as strongly, but I want you to do it, okay? And now what I'd like you to do as you're breathing, I want you to visualize in your mind's eye that person or the people who've been in your life, who've been that pillar of support, who've given you that unconditional love, who've been there every step of the way. I want you to visualize those people or that person and just see them smiling in front of you, and just feel that love that they have for you and that respect that they have for you. And visualize them. Feel the embrace that they give you as well, because you are loved so, so much. And it's so important for you to realize that you matter in this world. Everything that you do matters. So we cannot punish ourselves or to be annoyed with ourselves. Okay, just know that you are loved, you are respected. Even if you feel you're not experiencing all of that around you at the moment, you are, and no one can take that away from you. Because picture that person in your mind. What are they giving to you right now? That love and that respect, that compassion, that gratitude that they feel for having you in their lives. How amazing is that? You are a beautiful, amazing person, and I want you to feel that. Do not deprive yourself of that, because you matter so, so much. Keep focusing on your breath as you're doing this. As you're listening, focus on that breath. Do not lose your rhythm. With each breath that's coming in, I want you to feel and breathe in that compassion and that love that they have for you. And if you're experiencing any emotion here, embrace it. If you're feeling sad or if you're feeling tears coming in your eyes, then just let it go. Keep focusing. That's good. Now take a big breath in. Breathe all the way out. And hold that exhale and relax. And we're going to hold this for 1 minute. Relax your body, relax the muscles in your face. Remember that clamping in your hands, if you're feeling that, is completely normal. And instead of being worried or afraid of sensations or the emotions that are coming up, this is your body saying, this is what needs to come up. This is what you need to express and feel right now. So just let it happen. Surrender to it. You are amazing. You are so special, and you really need to start believing that. Because you are the only person that's getting in the way of becoming healthy, of becoming pain-free, of becoming symptom-free, or becoming successful in your life. Don't allow those emotions that you've experienced in your life to keep you anchored to your past. Let's move on. It's time for you to move on and flourish and just blossom into that amazing, beautiful person that you are. Good, now take a big breath in. And hold that breath. 30 seconds. Excellent, well done. Good, now I want you to breathe all the way out. And we're almost there now, so keep it going. Focus on that breath again. Expand through the stomach, expand through the chest, all the way up to the brain, and exhale. Now your body, I'm sure, is coming alive. The sensations you're feeling in your body, maybe those emotions you're experiencing. And by the way, keep on focusing on your breath as I'm speaking. If you're not feeling any emotional response, that's absolutely fine. Do not judge yourself. Do not get annoyed yourself. Try not to expect too much. This is a learning curve for a lot of us, and just takes a bit of time, a bit more practice to kind of break free from that old self, because keep in mind, we've been conditioned all our lives to think and to feel a certain way. So it might take a bit more time to just to declutter that mind and to release the body from the mind. Keep focusing on your breath. You're doing so well, so we're almost there, okay? Keep focusing on the breath in and out. Be conscious with each breath. And now what I want you to do is to visualize the most important person on this world. Visualize yourself looking in the mirror almost. What do you see? Don't be so hard on that beautiful person. They're doing the best that they can. Okay, you need to express love and gratitude and compassion for that person inside you, that person in front of you. Keep focusing on your breath. Don't lose that concentration. Keep it going, good work. Now as you're looking at that person, I mean, when was the last time that you literally said out loud that I love you to that person? Now I know it might seem a bit silly, but why would you deprive yourself of the most powerful thing that you could give yourself? I mean, you give that love to the people around you every single day. You give it to your mother, your father, your friends, your son, your daughter, whoever it is, your dog, your cat. You're offering that love every single day. So why would we deprive ourselves of that? Visualize yourself, and in your mind's eye, say to yourself that I love you. Tell yourself that you love you. Feel that level of compassion for that person, of that respect you have for that person. Keep focusing on your breath as you're doing this. And you know what? If you feel that you're not at that position, or not at that part in your life where you feel you should be, if you're annoyed yourself in any particular way that you should be somewhere, whatever, scrap all of that. You are who you are right now. You are where you are right now. Be grateful of that. That you have people around you in your life who love you and respect you. And if there is any changes, if there are any changes that you want to make in your life, then you can start right now. You are doing it right now with these 3 universal keys you're going to incorporate, and practice this every day, and you will achieve what you want to achieve. You have so much power within you. Keep focusing on your breath. Keep it going. Feel that love for that person. Don't you dare deprive that person. Don't deprive yourself of that love and that compassion. You are too important for that. And don't allow the people in your life or the situations in your life make you feel or think otherwise. No one or nothing should have that control over you. Keep it going. Good work. And now for the last time, take a breath in. Breathe all the way out. And hold your breath. Relax all the muscles on your face and your body. And feel at peace. Feel that love. Feel that gratitude for being where you are right now. Because you are where you're meant to be right now, regardless of what you think. Get out of your mind. You are where you are right now. You're watching this video for a reason. This is giving you the knowledge that you need. This is giving you the first universal key. And now it's up to you to bring that level of awareness into your life. It's now up to you to take responsibility of your illness, of this part of your character you don't like, and to break free from that and become healthy, become the person who you want to be. You are so powerful. If only you knew. And I hope you're starting to realize that right now. Keep holding your breath if you can. We only have another few seconds left of holding this. If you feel you can't hold anymore, take a big breath in, hold it for 30 seconds. But try and hold if you can. Amazing work, keep it going. Good. Take a big breath in, last one. And let's hold that for 30 seconds. Embrace that feeling. That's good. Now I want you to breathe all the way out and breathe normally. And just rest there with your eyes closed. And enjoy the sensations you're feeling. And regardless of whatever emotion came up, whether it's sadness, whether it's anger, whatever, that's not a negative thing. You've just released that. Listen to the music. Embrace those sensations. And what I want you to do now, I want you to do the most powerful thing you can do and say aloud to yourself right now, tell yourself that you love you. Just tell yourself that you love you. And you're going to feel your body respond. And after this, after the little meditation we're going to do, when you look in the mirror, look at yourself for who you are and say out loud to yourself, and don't feel silly about it, say I love you. And you may feel get little shivers up your spine. Just saying something like that has such a profound effect on your energy. And remember, we are almost 100% energy. And saying something out loud like this makes it so much more real. Say, I respect you. Say, I'm grateful for where I am right now. Pat yourself on the back. Because you are amazing. And you are so important. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes if you wish. You can slowly start to sit up. Don't stand up too quickly. If you need to use the bathroom or get a drink of water, you're going to feel a little bit lightheaded perhaps. And you're going to feel quite spacey as well, okay? You're going to feel quite relaxed after this. So I hope you really enjoyed this powerful breath work, okay? We're going to do, I think we only have a few minutes left, so we're going to finish off with the third universal key, which is meditation. I love incorporating, say, the Dr. Joe Dispenza meditations, and he uses, say, a water rising meditation, and that's what we're going to do now. We're going to visualize and feel, as we're lying down or as we're sitting on a couch like I am right now, water coming from the soles of our feet and slowly creeping up around our toes or ankles, all the way up to our legs, and it's going all the way up to our head, okay, until we're completely immersed under the water. So that's what we're going to do with this meditation right now. So take a breath. If you need to get a drink of water, go for it. And if you need to use the bathroom, go for it right now as well, because we'll try and do, say, maybe 15 minutes of this meditation. So here we go. Get comfortable. Keep the eyes closed. And I want you to try and be as conscious as you can. I know, try not to kind of fall asleep either. If you do this, that's fine. But if we try and be as conscious as we can and feel that water pressing against our skin as well. And if you find that your mind is getting distracted, you're thinking about stuff that's going on in your life right now, go back into visualizing water against your body. And that's going to bring you to a really great place, okay? So here we go, starting the new track. And here we go. So eyes closed. Take your breath in. And just relax. What I want you to do now is just visualize that water touching the soles of your feet, slowly moving over your toes, over your feet, and now along your ankles. Can you feel that part of the body just coming alive? Can you feel that water pressing against it? You might feel vibrations, any kind of energy along the feet. And now the water is slowly moving above your ankles, along your shins, the backs of your calves. And it's going slowly along the crease of your knee. And relax, listen to the music and visualize that water pressing against your skin. What does it feel like? How good does it feel? Feel that body come alive. Feel your toes, your ankles, shins and your calves. And now can you feel the water slowly moving above your knees, along the front of your thighs, along the sides of your thighs, on the inside of your thighs. Feel a part of your legs just coming alive. At the same time, you can also feel the water caressing along your fingertips, moving its way to your hands. The water now is moving higher, higher up along your quads, the front of your legs and the back of your legs. And you feel the water moving along the inside of your thigh. And can you feel your lower legs and your upper legs now completely immersed under this water, this lovely warm liquid? I mean, how amazing does that feel? Keep visualizing. And remember, these sensations that you're feeling right now, is everything that you need in your life right now. You've generated this energy, you've requested this energy, and you are receiving it. So take advantage of this now and embrace it. Now the water slowly moving along your bum muscles, along the lower part of your lower back. Can you feel your body coming alive? Can you feel the water pressing against the skin? Now the water you can feel going along your waist, the side of your hips, along your belly button, along the rest of your lower back. Can you feel it creeping its way up? How does it feel? What sensations are you feeling right now? And just breathe into it and relax. And just know you are so unbelievably powerful. Feel that power, feel that energy, those sensations you're feeling. You are generating this and you are receiving this. That is power. This is you taking more power back into your life, taking back control. And now you feel the water slowly moving up along your solar plexus, just underneath your chest, and wrapping around the side of your torso, just underneath the lower part of your shoulder blades. And you can feel the water as well moving up along your forearms, along that sensitive part of your forearm. Now your ankles, your calves, your knees, your upper legs, your bum, the lower part of your torso, your back, your hands, your elbows are completely immersed under this lovely, warm water. And now this liquid is moving up along over your chest, reaching higher up along your upper arms, just below your shoulders, and it's going around the middle of your back. And breathe in and breathe out and just sink into this lovely liquid, this warm water. Now it's slowly moving above your shoulders, along the base of your neck. What sensations are you feeling? How good does it feel? Don't think too much. Don't expect too much. Don't try to force anything. Just visualize the water pressing against your skin. And visualize the sensation and you will feel it. You'll feel that energy. And now this water is moving up along your neck, along your jaw, all the way up to your lips and touching the base of your earlobes, wrapping around the back of your head. And can you feel it now move beyond your lips, over your nose, And now over your eyes, over your ears. I know it's along your forehead, wrapping around the back of your head. Feel the sensations along your nose. Feel your lips come alive. Feel your temples just buzzing as a result of that water against the skin. Now your ankles, legs, your waist, your torso, your neck, everything is almost immersed under this lovely warm water. And now you can feel it moving above your forehead, along the hairline. And you can feel that circle at the top of the head. And as the water increases, that circle is getting smaller and smaller. And you can feel each individual hair on your head responding to that warm water. That circle is getting smaller and smaller. And now your head is completely under this liquid. And now you're just floating in this water. Your whole body is completely immersed. And your body is just alive with energy. Enjoy it, embrace it, because right now you're giving yourself everything that you need right now. You're giving yourself the power and the energy that you need to overcome any issue that you have, to overcome any situation that you're experiencing in your life right now. And just bask in this energy. And remember, all you have to do is say 10 minutes of this breath work, 10 minutes of the meditation. You can do it longer for more powerful, long-lasting results, but be more interested in doing, say, your 30 minutes a day of breath work, of meditation, and bit by bit you would increase it. Bit by bit you can chip away at your old self and become the person you've always wanted to become. It's not too late. It's never too late. So thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope that you experienced the level of calmness and love that you have for yourself, and hope that you realize that you have so much power as well within you than you originally thought that you had. So what I'd like to say as well, that every Thursday evening at 7:30 I do this live online breathwork and meditation class or workshop, and it's something that you can join as well if you wish. You can get the ticket on Eventbrite as well. Our Facebook and meditation is at Meditation on Gravity, so feel free to contact me, ask me any questions that you may have, and yeah, we can go from there. So thank you so much for watching this. You have so much power within you, so best of luck. Thank you. Bye bye.